Have you ever felt like you're different, as if the universe is whispering something deeply personal, yet profoundly important, just for you? This feeling isn't random. It's not just a fleeting thought. It's a call. A stirring in your soul that hints at something greater, something extraordinary. Today we embark on a journey to uncover what it truly means to be a chosen one. Someone destined to walk a path of purpose so unique that only you can fulfill it. I'll share this with you because I believe this. We are all surrounded by signs, but only a few of us dare to notice them. And fewer still take the bold step of asking, what if this means something? What if this is for me? Being a chosen one isn't about being perfect, invincible, or better than anyone else. It's about being awake. Awake to the idea that life is speaking to you in ways that most people overlook. It's about feeling a deep sense of otherness, like you don't quite belong to the noise of the world around you, but instead you belong to a higher truth. What if that truth is calling you right now? Would you listen? Or would you brush it aside, thinking it's just your imagination? Take a moment and reflect on this. How many times have you felt that there's more to this life than meets the eye? How often have you felt the nudge to go beyond the surface of things, to seek the unseen patterns, the hidden meanings, the quiet whispers that others don't seem to hear? Maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for, the one that tells you, yes, you are different. Yes, you have a purpose. And yes, it's time to discover what that means for your life. Today, let's explore the extraordinary and uncover the signs that might reveal your divine calling. Have you ever experienced moments of such perfect alignment that it felt like the universe was speaking directly to you? Perhaps you keep seeing the same numbers everywhere. 1111, 222, 333. Or maybe you've had a series of uncanny coincidences that seem far too precise to be random. These are not mere accidents. They are synchronicities, deliberate messages from the universe, meant to catch your attention. Synchronicity is a concept that bridges the material and the spiritual. Think of it as the cosmic language of patterns and signs, a way for the divine to reach into your reality and say, look closer. You're on the right path. Now you might wonder, why me? Why would the universe communicate with me specifically? The answer lies in who you are at a soul level. Chosen ones often live with an open heart and a heightened awareness, which makes them more attuned to these messages. But here's the truth that few dare to say: synchronicities are not just validations. They're invitations. They call you to step into a deeper understanding of yourself and your purpose. When you notice these moments, when the clock strikes 11:11 just as you're thinking about a dream you've long had, it's a gentle nudge to trust your intuition. You see, synchronicities act like breadcrumbs, leading you back to yourself, your higher self. They may seem small, but they hold immense power if you pay attention. For example, imagine this. You're considering a major life decision and suddenly, a stranger says something that feels like it was meant for you. Or you dream of something significant and the next day, you encounter that very thing in real life. These aren't just random occurrences, they're the universe saying, yes, keep going. You're aligned with your purpose. I'll admit, I didn't always believe in synchronicity. There were times I thought it was just coincidence or wishful thinking. But then, I began to notice how these moments always arrived when I needed them most. When I was at a crossroads or questioning my direction. And every time I followed their trail, I found clarity, growth, and transformation. So ask yourself, have I noticed these patterns in my life? Have I felt the pull of something greater guiding me through subtle yet unmistakable signs? If the answer is yes, then perhaps this is your moment. The universe is speaking to you, waiting for you to listen. You don't need to understand every detail of what it's saying right now. Just trust that these synchronicities are markers on the map of your purpose. Are you ready to follow them? Have you ever felt like time itself bends around you? Moments that seem to repeat, fragments of the future you glimpse before they happen, like a déjà vu that's just too vivid to ignore? This is no accident. It's a sign of what I call the fusion of timelines, a profound experience that chosen ones often encounter. It's as if your soul is tuned into a greater tapestry of existence, where the past, present, and future intermingle, revealing truths that most people never see. Think about déjà vu. You walk into a room you've never been in and yet something feels eerily familiar. Is it just a trick of the mind, or is it possible that your consciousness has touched this moment before? For those who are awake to their divine purpose, these experiences aren't merely chance. They're glimpses into the interconnected nature of reality, a reminder that time is not as linear as we've been taught. But it doesn't stop there. Many chosen ones report flashes of insight about events that haven't yet come to pass. It might be a sense of knowing that someone is about to call you, moments before the phone rings. Or you may find yourself avoiding a certain path, only to learn later that something significant occurred there. These experiences stem from your heightened awareness, a spiritual sensitivity that allows you to step outside the constraints of ordinary time. It's as if your soul remembers the infinite nature of existence, where every moment is connected, like threads woven into a single divine fabric. I'll share something personal. I once had a vivid dream about meeting a stranger who said a single sentence that resonated with my deepest struggles. Days later, I met that very person in a place I'd never been before, and they said exactly what I'd heard in the dream. In that moment, I realized this wasn't just chance. It was a sign that I was aligned with something far greater than myself. But here's the key. These experiences are not meant to overwhelm or confuse you. They're here to awaken you to your role in the grand design. They remind you that you're not just living life moment by moment, you're co-creating it. So, let me ask you, have you had these moments? Have you felt like time itself is working with you, showing you what's possible, what's to come, or what truly matters? If you have, embrace them. Reflect on them. These experiences are powerful gifts, meant to help you step fully into your role as a chosen one. They're proof that you're not just observing life, you're deeply, divinely connected to its flow. Trust these glimpses into the infinite. They're calling you to remember who you truly are. Have you ever noticed how people, animals, or even nature itself seem to gravitate toward you? As if your presence carries a magnetic energy that they can't quite resist? This isn't your imagination. It's a phenomenon I call the recognition of your energetic signature, and it's one of the clearest signs that you're a chosen one. You see, every soul emits a unique energy, an invisible yet undeniable vibration that speaks louder than words ever could. For chosen ones, this energy resonates on a higher frequency, one that naturally draws others in. It's as if your very presence reminds people of something they've forgotten: hope, connection, or even a glimpse of the divine. But this isn't always easy. Have you ever walked into a room and felt every pair of eyes turn toward you, sensing something different about you? Maybe people open up to you in ways they never would to anyone else, sharing their struggles or seeking your guidance. Or perhaps animals, small children, or even strangers seem inexplicably drawn to your energy, finding comfort just by being near you. This happens because your energy is aligned with something greater, a harmony that resonates not only with people but with the universe itself. It's like you carry an unspoken message that says, you are safe here. You are seen. You are loved. I'll be honest with you, not everyone will understand this. Some might even react negatively to your energy, feeling intimidated or unsettled without knowing why. That's because your presence has the power to illuminate truths, even the ones people try to hide from themselves. And for some, that light can feel overwhelming. But don't let this discourage you. This is your gift. Your energetic signature isn't just a beacon for others. It's a reminder of your connection to the divine. It's the proof that you're here to make a difference simply by being who you are. Even nature responds to this energy. Have you ever had a bird land near you as if it's curious about your presence? Or watched the wind stir just as you feel a wave of emotion? These aren't coincidences. They're reminders that your energy is in harmony with the natural world. Now, let me ask you, have you noticed this in your life? Do others seem drawn to you in ways that feel unexplainable? Do you sense a deeper connection with the world around you, as if it recognizes something in you that even you might not fully understand? If you have, take a moment to honor this truth. You carry a light that the world desperately needs. And as you step into your role as a chosen one, your energy will continue to touch lives in ways you may never fully realize. You are a living testament to the power of connection, the bridge between the seen and the unseen. So embrace this gift. Let your energy be the guide, and watch as the universe aligns with your purpose in ways that are nothing short of miraculous. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to join our community by hitting that subscribe button. Let's walk this path of awakening and purpose together. And if you felt inspired, give this video a like. It's a small action that helps spread this message to others who might be seeking the same guidance. Your journey matters, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for being a part of this divine connection. Have you ever felt moments of profound clarity or a sudden wave of wisdom that seems to come from deep within, as if it's not just yours but something far older? This is the awakening of what I call ancestral downloads, an extraordinary connection to the wisdom of those who came before you, encoded within your very being. Science tells us that DNA carries physical traits from our ancestors, but it doesn't stop there. Within your spiritual DNA lies the collective memory of their struggles, triumphs, and sacred knowledge. For a chosen one, this inheritance is not dormant. It awakens at crucial moments, guiding you toward your divine purpose. Have you ever felt as though you just know something without ever having learned it? Perhaps it's a skill, a feeling, or even a belief that seems to rise from your core without explanation. This isn't random. It's a gift from your lineage, A whisper from your ancestors saying, "We've been here before. We've left you the map. You are ready." Maybe you've noticed how certain moments, perhaps a personal challenge or a crossroads in your life, seem to trigger this awakening. It's as if your soul is tuned to a deeper reservoir of wisdom, one that activates when you need it most. But here's the most profound truth. This connection isn't just about receiving. It's also about healing. You're not only carrying the memories of your ancestors, but also the unfulfilled dreams and wounds they couldn't resolve. As a chosen one, part of your divine purpose is to break these cycles, to heal what was left undone, and to rewrite the narrative for future generations. I remember a time in my life when I couldn't explain why I felt so drawn to certain traditions, symbols, and rituals, things that seemed unrelated to my upbringing. But the more I followed this pull, the clearer it became. These were the echoes of my ancestors, calling me to reclaim what had been forgotten, to complete what they had started. Let me ask you, have you felt this connection? Do you ever sense that your wisdom runs deeper than your years, or that your struggles are part of a story much greater than your own? If so, embrace it. Sit with it. Reflect on what it might mean not just for you but for the lineage you carry and the legacy you're here to create. You are the bridge between the past and the future, chosen to bring healing, wisdom, and transformation. The answers you seek are already within you, whispered by the voices of those who walked before you. Listen closely. They're not just speaking to you, they're speaking through you. It's time to honor their gift and step fully into the power of your purpose. Have you ever witnessed something that defied explanation? A glitch in reality that made you question everything you thought you knew about the world? These moments, strange as they may seem, are signs of your ability to perceive what I call fault lines in the matrix of reality. For chosen ones, the veil between the seen and unseen is thinner. You're not just living in the world, you're observing its cracks, its seams, and its hidden truths. Perhaps you've experienced something like this. An object vanishes only to reappear in an impossible place. A clock skips a beat, or time itself feels as though it slows down or speeds up. Maybe you've encountered someone or something that seems out of sync with the world, as if they don't quite belong in this reality. These aren't mere coincidences. They are moments where the structure of reality reveals itself to you, giving you a glimpse of the deeper, interconnected fabric of existence. It's as if the universe is inviting you to question the rules, to see beyond the illusion of the everyday. For chosen ones, these experiences serve a purpose. They remind you that reality is not as rigid as it appears. The physical world is a canvas and you are the artist. These glitches are not flaws, they are opportunities, proof that you can influence and shape your reality through your thoughts, your beliefs, and your imagination. I'll never forget a moment in my own life when I experienced one of these so-called glitches. I was deep in thought, reflecting on a challenge I was facing when suddenly the power went out, but just for a moment and only in the room I was in. Everything returned to normal in seconds, but in that instant I knew something greater was at play. It was as though the universe was echoing my inner transformation, showing me that my energy was capable of shifting the external world. Let me ask you, have you ever encountered these strange, unexplainable moments? Have they left you wondering if there's more to this life than what meets the eye? If so, take them as a sign. These experiences are not meant to confuse you, they're meant to awaken you. They're proof that the boundaries of reality are far more fluid than we've been led to believe. And as a chosen one, you have the power to navigate these shifts with awareness and intention. So the next time you notice a glitch, don't dismiss it. Pause. Reflect. Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to show me? What am I being called to see or create? These cracks in the matrix are gifts, reminding you of your role as a co-creator of reality. Step into that role with confidence, and watch as the impossible becomes possible. Have you ever felt like your mind could stretch beyond the boundaries of this world, touching something greater, something otherworldly? This is the gift of walking the edges of dimensions, a profound ability to sense and even connect with energies and realms beyond the physical. As a chosen one, you don't just exist in this reality, you have the capacity to bridge dimensions, accessing spiritual planes and parallel realities that most people can't even imagine. Maybe you've had dreams so vivid they felt more real than waking life, leaving you with knowledge or emotions you can't explain. Or perhaps, during moments of deep meditation or reflection, you felt as though you were somewhere else, seeing, hearing, or sensing things that go beyond the limits of your physical body. These experiences aren't random. They're signs of your connection to higher dimensions, places where time, space, and matter work differently. For a chosen one, this connection is natural because your soul recognizes that reality is multi-layered, like an infinite series of worlds stacked on top of one another. I'll share something personal. There was a moment in my life when, during meditation, I felt an overwhelming sense of expansion, as if I was no longer confined to my body. I could sense an infinite vastness, yet it felt familiar, almost like home. In that state, answers to questions I'd been struggling with flowed effortlessly. It was as though I had tapped into a higher realm of understanding, where everything made perfect sense. Walking the edges of dimensions doesn't just offer insight, it's an opportunity to access guidance, healing, and connection with energies that exist outside of this physical plane. Some might call it intuition, spiritual vision, or even divine intervention, but the truth is, it's your ability to step beyond the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Let me ask you, have you ever felt this connection? Have you had moments where you sense there's more to reality than meets the eye, like you're standing at the doorway to something profound and infinite? So don't shy away from it. These moments are an invitation to explore the vastness of your being, to connect with energies that will guide you on your path. You have the ability to access wisdom from higher dimensions and bring it back into this reality to create, heal, and transform. This is your gift, your calling as a chosen one. Trust in your ability to bridge the seen and unseen, and know that every step you take on these edges of existence brings you closer to your purpose. You are not limited by the physical world. You are a traveler of realms, a bearer of divine truth. So, take that step into the unknown, and let the dimensions reveal their secrets to you. Have you ever looked at the world and felt like you could sense a hidden order beneath the chaos? A divine blueprint that connects everything? This is the power of the cosmic design, a sacred geometry woven into the very fabric of existence. As a chosen one, you have a unique ability to perceive this pattern, to see the underlying harmony in what others might call randomness. This is your connection to the plant of the cosmos, a spiritual blueprint that reveals the structure of creation itself. Imagine the intricate patterns of a snowflake, the spiraling perfection of a seashell, or the infinite complexity of a galaxy. These are not mere accidents of nature, they are reflections of the divine order. And as a chosen one, you are wired to recognize these patterns, not only in the physical world but also in the flow of your life. Have you ever experienced a moment when everything just seemed to fall into place as if by magic? Or felt a deep sense of alignment, where every step you took seemed guided by an unseen hand? These are glimpses of the cosmic design at work, revealing itself to you in ways both subtle and profound. But it goes deeper than recognition. You're not just a witness to this sacred blueprint, you are a part of it. Your thoughts, actions, and intentions are threads in this grand tapestry, and as you align yourself with this divine order, you gain the power to create and manifest in ways that resonate with the universe itself. I'll share something that changed my perspective forever. There was a time when I felt completely lost, unsure of my direction. But then I began to notice the synchronicities around me, not just random coincidences but patterns that seemed to point me toward a specific path. When I leaned into those patterns, everything shifted. I found opportunities one hadn't seen before, connections I didn't realize were possible. It was as if the universe was showing me the map, piece by piece. Let me ask you, have you felt this connection? Have you noticed the patterns in your life, the way events seem to align as though following a divine plan? So embrace it. These moments are the universe's way of reminding you that you are never truly lost. You are part of a greater design, and the answers you seek are already woven into the fabric of your existence. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where have you seen this sacred geometry at work? What patterns have emerged, guiding you toward your purpose? You are a co-creator of this cosmic design. As you align with its flow, you'll find that life doesn't just happen to you, it happens through you. You have the power to create beauty, harmony, and purpose in everything you do. Step into this truth and let the plant of the cosmos guide you. The pattern is already within you, waiting to unfold. Take a moment and reflect. Do you feel a pull towards something greater, a purpose that feels uniquely your own but hasn't yet fully revealed itself? This is the moment of reflection and acceptance of your purpose, the pivotal step in the journey of the chosen one. It's where you begin to connect all the signs, the synchronicities, and the profound experiences that have been guiding you all along. But here's the truth many shy away from. Recognizing these signs is only the beginning. The real transformation happens when you accept your role, when you say, "Yes, I am here for a reason and I am ready to embrace it." You see, being a chosen one isn't about perfection or always having clarity. It's about courage. It's about acknowledging the unique gifts you've been given, the ability to see beyond the surface, to feel the invisible threads of connection, to be a beacon of light in a world that often feels lost in the dark. This acceptance doesn't require you to have all the answers right now. It doesn't demand that you know every step of the path ahead. It only asks that you trust the process, that you believe in your own capacity to fulfill the purpose that has been calling to you. Let me share something personal. There was a time when I resisted my purpose, doubting whether I was worthy or capable. I questioned every sign, every nudge from the universe, telling myself it was just my imagination. But the more I resisted, the heavier life felt, until I finally surrendered. In that moment of surrender, the path became clear. The purpose I had doubted was never about being perfect. It was about being present, listening, and taking one step at a time. So, let me ask you, are you ready to reflect on your journey? Are you willing to accept the signs as not just coincidences, but as a divine calling? If you feel that pull in your soul, now is the time to say yes. The universe doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for openness. It asks for trust. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Think about the signs you've encountered, the moments that made you feel alive and connected to something greater. Those are the breadcrumbs leading you toward your purpose. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. Just take the first step. Say yes to the journey. Say yes to being who you are meant to be. The universe is waiting for you to awaken fully, to step into your role as a chosen one. Trust in the path, it's been waiting for you all along. And remember, every answer you seek is already within you. All you have to do is listen. Now that you've reflected on the signs and felt the stirring of your purpose, I have one final message for you. The universe is not distant or indifferent, it's alive, conscious, and deeply invested in your journey. Everything you've experienced, every synchronicity, every unexplainable moment has been guiding you to this realization. You are chosen. You are here for a purpose so unique that only you can fulfill it. But this is just the beginning. The path ahead will call for courage, trust, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Yet, as you take each step, you'll discover something extraordinary. The universe will meet you halfway. Doors will open. Guidance will appear. And your purpose will unfold with every choice you make. Remember, the signs are all around you. That strange coincidence, that dream, that feeling you can't quite explain, they are the whispers of a universe that is alive within you, urging you to awaken to your divine potential. Now it's time to take action. Don't keep this realization to yourself. Share your journey, inspire others, and become the beacon of light you were meant to be. The world needs your energy, your insight, your unique perspective. Here's what you can do today. Reflect on the signs in your life. Write them down. What do they mean to you? Embrace the role of a chosen one with an open heart, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. And finally, connect with others who are on this journey. Share your experiences in the comments below. If you felt this message resonate within you, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. This isn't just a channel, it's a space for awakening, for learning, for transformation. Let's grow together, step by step, as we uncover the extraordinary potential within us all. The time is now. The signs are clear. The universe has been waiting for this moment, for you to step fully into your purpose. Trust it, embrace it, and remember you are not alone. You are chosen, and the world is waiting for the gift only you can bring.